Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that Bhima was able to procure the Saugandhika Pushpas for Draupadi. Kubera did Atiti Satkara to Yudhishthira, Draupadi, Ghatotkacha and Bhima as well. They had also heard that Arjuna would be reuniting with them very soon. They came back happily to Badarikashrama and narrated the events to Nakula, Sahadeva, Dhaumya, Lomasha and everyone. They started eagerly awaiting Arjuna's arrival. Here in Indraloka, Indra had kept Arjuna back because he had an assignment for him. He had told him that the Danavas named Nivata Kavachas were living in the ocean. He needed Arjuna to destroy them. Indra placed a jeweled crown on Arjuna's head and told him henceforth he would be known as Kiriti for the crown he was wearing. He gave him his own chariot as well as his charioteer Matali and asked them to go to the city of Manimati and defeat the Nivata Kavachas. Arjuna went there. Being Danavas, the Nivata Kavachas knew magic. So, using his Mohini Astra, Arjuna illusioned everybody and overpowered them. After that, he used Indra's Vajra and destroyed them all. Indra had needed Arjuna's help because the Nivata Kavachas had received a boon that no Deva could kill them. But being a mortal, Arjuna could overpower and destroy them completely. These Danavas had taken over Indra's Manimati city and chased him away to Amaravati. Now they had been destroyed. On their way back, in another floating town called Hiranyapuri, there were the Asuras named Kalakeyas. They had also received blessings from Brahma that they could not be killed by any Devas. Arjuna destroyed them all too using his Pashupatastra. Indra was extremely pleased with Arjuna and his valor. He gave him many gifts and said it was time for him to return back to his family at Badarikashrama. Arjuna took blessings from his father Indra and bid adieu to his friends Chitrasena and others. In Indra's chariot, with his charioteer Matali, Arjuna came back to Badarikashrama. Everybody was elated to see him. It had been 5 years since he had gone away on a quest for Astras. They were so eager to see him, and everybody was elated to see each other. Arjuna had returned successfully and looked more glorious than ever. Indra followed right behind Arjuna. He comforted Yudhishthira and said his dark days were over. Glorious days were ahead of them. With his accomplished and glorious brothers by his side, Yudhishthira had nothing to worry about. Nothing would stop Yudhishthira from establishing Dharma very soon, he said. Before leaving, Indra also said it is time for them to return back to Kamakyavana. He said they should start preparing for the next phase of their exile. Everybody was excited to talk to Arjuna. They wanted to know everything that had happened ever since he left. Although they had heard about his conquest from Lomasha, they wanted to hear it all over again from Arjuna. Arjuna told them about how he had fought with Bhagavan Parashiva himself. He had procured Pashupatastra from him. After that, he had gone to Indraloka. He had met Chitrasena and everybody there. He told them about Urvashi's curse also. He also told them how Indra had reduced the time so that it would help them in their exile. He also narrated about his conquest over Nivata Kavachas and the Kalakeyas. Everybody was amazed at Arjuna's accomplishments. They started preparing to go back to Kamakyavana as per Indra's advice. What are our takeaways from the story? There is always a different way to tackle a problem. The Asuras and the Danavas thought getting blessings from Brahma that the Devatas cannot kill them will make them invincible. But then Indra found out a different way. He got Arjuna, a mortal, to kill them. To a seeker, a solution is always available. Another takeaway from the story is that right tool for the right problem. The Nivata Kavachas knew magic. Using the Mohini Astra against them and illusioning them was the best way to do. Then he defeated them using the Vajra of Indra. After that, in Hiranyapuri, He defeated the Kalakeyas using the Pashupatastra. So, selecting the right tool for any problem is half the war won. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.